Hi there students. In this video I wanted to look at well plus a preposition, meaning quite a lot, significantly. So for example, what's the time? Well, it's well after 10 o'clock. Yeah, a lot after 10 o'clock. Okay, so we're using this phrase well after to mean a lot. How far is it here from, is it from here to the town? Well, it's well under a mile. It's significantly less than. Okay, it's well over 10 miles from here to there. It's a lot more than. And this is the idea of well. What's the temperature in here? It's well above 40 degrees. Yeah, it's well above 40 degrees. It's well after 10:30. Yeah, it's well before my bedtime, or it's well after my bedtime. How are your team doing in the match? Unfortunately, they are well behind. They're 3 goals down. They've got a lot of catching up to do. Yeah, I was well behind in the race at halfway. Well below. So how much would it cost to rent a flat in that city? It'll cost you well below what it costs you, what you're paying at the moment. Okay, so well below, a lot less than. Okay, yeah, well down. So we were walking down the mountain and we were well down the mountainside before it started raining. Yeah, we had covered the large proportion of the distance. Yeah, well inside. My foot was well inside the line. I was well in. That ball was well in. The touch judge is mad. A bit of the John McEnroe's. Yeah, that ball was well in. It was in by a long way. Yeah, you can also use well in to mean to be in a good situation. Okay, well out. Yeah, he lives well out of town, quite a distance out of town. The film was well over by the time my friend arrived. The party was well over. It had finished a long time earlier. Yeah, okay, so well over. It had finished by quite a lot. Well under, a lot less than. Yeah, it's going to take you well under half an hour to do this, more like 15 minutes. Yeah, and then yeah, my team was well up at the halfway point of the match. They were winning by quite a lot. Okay, so notice this use of well. We've got we're using it to say that a lot of something, more than just a little bit, a significant proportion of it. Yeah, well until. Yeah, I had to wait well until 5 o'clock and maybe more until it happened. This happened well since. A long time ago, since, but quite a lot. Yeah, well since, quite a long time ago. It's well since that I did this. It's a long time since I've done something like that. So notice this usage of well. I think it's quite interesting. Yeah, it's well above the line. Yeah, it's well after 5 o'clock. It's well before my bedtime. My team were well behind. The temperature's well below 0. We were well down at half time. It's well away from where we're supposed to go, a long way away. Yeah, the ball was well out. Yeah, it's going to cost you well over £1,000 to do this. Yeah, it'll take you well under 10 minutes. Okay, so well with a preposition means a lot. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Well above, well after, well before, well below, well down, well inside, well over, well below, well under.